is everyone? It was either this or playing Syberia or my time at Portia, and I wasn't quite sure. But I figured we would finish Syberia, get that done and over with, and then I don't know. I'm kind of feeling maybe we'll just. Cause sometimes I have a hard time. Shintai, how's it going? Sometimes I have a hard time playing my time at Portia during the day, so it's easier to stream at night. What happened? Oh, you mean how did I fall? Is that what you mean? Also, I might have to switch these headphones. These headphones are really annoying. Digit, how's it going? Hello. Oh god, my headphones are stuck under something. Hold on. It's fine for listening, but I'm going to be like talking and I can feel these headphones slipping out of my ears. This is annoying. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I I do have my good headphones and I should use them. They're way more comfier. They are. But then sometimes I feel like it's less heavy on my head. Like these are heavy as well. So sometimes I like switching it up, but I have been wearing these and I should just stick with it. I haven't do. Oh, there's a video? Oh, it's a video. Oh my god. They're so glittery inside. It's so liquidy. Oh my god, I love it. They're so pretty. So, Wednesday, you get to name. Yay! Okay, I'm so down for Wednesday. Yeah, I'm off Wednesday. We can play on Wednesday. I'm excited. Ooh, I guess it's the mushroom bricks that we're going to be getting, right? Those mushroom bricks. Woo woo. They're like tiny snow globes in dice form. I love that. Little tiny snow globes. Oh, there were mushroom bricks mushroom bricks that were made. Okay, sweet. I'm excited, super excited. And then I can put the little hat or well costume on Craig. And then hopefully I can actually kind of control Craig and I can move him off of the bridge. Because then I can actually see how he's feeling. If he's hangry or if he's, upset, he needs to go on an adventure, then I know how he feels. And then it'll be easier. Because at this point, I'm just guessing. I don't know how he feels. I don't know if he's hangry or not. I'm just guessing. So that'll be exciting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is going to be interesting with Syberia. I'm not quite sure where we left off. I hope I did myself a favor and finished the hard part before before getting back into it. But I could have been a dick to myself and totally left myself at a part that I got stuck at. I can't remember. Twitchington, how's it going? He kind of follows me around. I just have to if he stops following me around, then I'm like, what do you want? Do you want me to pet you? Do you want food? What do you want? So it's kind of a little bit of a guessing game, kind of. No, I'm talking about, oh, there's Molly. I'm talking about Craig. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Digit, for shutting out.
Took her and I can't find her.
Oh, sorry. You don't want to be held?
You're a grown up, make them give her back. Alright, I'm gonna go kill a child.
What? A child?
murdered the children. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way.
Oh my god.
Come back over here, you little rat.
I murder children. Oh god, okay. Oh. That's scary. Okay, I'm just gonna switch over so we're in the game. Ozzy, how's it going? Look, it's Mullers. I didn't even set up the cat cam because I was like, no, she's not gonna come say hi. I switched my camera tripod. Yes, I'm pointing at this camera. And so I don't have the other. I forgot to switch it back. So the cat cam's not really set up. It's going pretty good. I'm excited to get back into Syberia. It's been way too long. And I'm hoping to focus on finishing it. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Depends. Oh my god. Molly, don't fall. Oh, so I just figured out that Molly, I just realized this is not loading, but I'll wait. It's already done loading. But Molly, she likes videos of mice and birds. She actually watches videos and she gets so excited and she's like trying to look to see where they're going on the screen. Oh, and the squirrels too. That's very exciting for her. So that was very interesting. Very, very interesting to learn. Because my okay, sounds good, Ozzy. My cat or my dog doesn't look at the TV. So I just figured Molly didn't either. And so one day I turned on this little bird video for her and she loved it. So thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Do. All right. Take Dana's file. What? Oh, did I leave myself at a really shitty part? I feel like I did. Take her file. Oh my god, we have to wait until... You guys can't see it because my webcam is over it, but there is a little hint button and I just have to wait for it to fill up because it's been too long and I don't know what to do.
Okay, I've held up my side of the bargain.
And with flying colours, Kate Walker.
Oh.
Let's go back and see the rector of the academy.
Ah.
So he upholds his side of the deal.
Oh my god, I love my past self. Oh. Oh, okay. I have not said that word digit, so I will go with the timer that is above. Above. Yeah, 4 minutes until hints. Okie dokie. How do I look around again? Aha. Look over this way. I know I have to turn around. Like I have to go around. It's kind of round behind me. Oh, hold on. I can do this. I forgot I can do that. That's how I move. Oh god, I'm so rusty. The most dynamic duo. Oh yes. To Oscar's friend.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed your concert so much. Now I can retire fulfilled.
Glad to have been of
Which one's
service.
Oscar's
I
friend?
believe you have a file for
Should
me.
I?
Of course, of course. Here it is.
Dana Rose. Dana
Just like you
Rose.
Thanks. At last.
The lady that was flirting with Hans. Oh, that really like Russian looking lady? Is that who you're referring to?
Dana's home address in 1937. A detached house, it seems. Number 20, Brücke del Nebel. The Bridge of Mist.
I mean, the main character
Found what
did
you were
call...
looking for?
Oh,
I think so.
Hans.
Well, thank you. And goodbye.
Clearly that was her.
Fraulein.
I'm getting good at you know, trying not to read what you have written. Go to the Bridge of Mists. Where the heck is that? The Bridge of Molly. Maulers. Oh my god. It's like I honestly, you guys, I do pet my cat, okay? She acts like I have I never pet her before in her entire life, or I just lock her up and don't pet her all day until now. But I swear I do. Is this the way out? How the heck? Oh, there we go. I don't know where we go. She did. I was with her all day today, so she's clearly lying. See, I did have treats here. I thought I did. I got like a little package from Amazon because I order so much cat stuff on Amazon. Or somehow they must know I have a cat because I ended up getting little cat treats, which was super cool. And I did have it on my desk, but I don't know where they went. Yeah, no. I don't know. Right? She looks so thick. Look at her bum. Look at that bum. All right. Can I... Is this the right way? Story of my life. Oh, God. No, Molly. Not gonna lie, I do like that. Aha. So that's where we have to travel to. So I do like that the final concert, achievement unlocked. I do like how they kept her old look. In the salt mine, our main character here, she looked gothic, I guess. Oh my god. I made it. Oh my god. Kate. Oh. But anyways, Kate looked so gothic in the salt mine, but now she looks like her old self, and I'm very happy about that. And even Shintai tried to get me to say it too. Can we talk about how thick Kate is looking now? Right?
I say, this is a very unpleasant way of traveling, Kate Walker.
I know, Oscar.
Let's
I
go.
promise I'll let you out as soon as possible. Okay?
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Bridge of the Mists. Oh. That looks cool. I'm off to bed, but first Pop.
Okay, Oscar. Now we have to find Dana's old house.
Do you recall the number, Kate Walker?
According to her registration form from the Music Academy, it was number 20.
Number 20. Okay. I can do that. Oh, thank you, Digit. Also,
the bridge is exactly the same as it was back in the 1930s.
Before you go to bed.
Except that it's cleaner.
Okay, Molly.
It looks almost new.
Hold on.
As if it had been renovated.
Hold on. Calm down, Molly. Before you go to bed. Okay. I hope it's not capital sensitive. Look at that. Shout out for you, Digit.
I get the feeling I was being...
No.
Oh, we're going this way, huh? I mean, I guess normally you have to pay for this kind of service, but...
13. 15. Okay, we're getting there. 15. I hope you have a good sleep, Digit. What is this? Ow.
I am sorry, but there is nothing I can...
That doesn't work.
Oh. Oh. What does that do? What does that do? Oh. Oh, that's cool. I still need to play that game, actually.
That's one shrill version of the hymn of Vagen. One thing's for sure, this souvenir wasn't made in Vagen.
Cheap souvenir, yeah. That's one way to look like a tourist. Maybe that'll be one of my next games that I play. I think that would be fun and spooky. Look.
There's number 20.
Aha!
Dana's old house.
Sweet. Talk to the saleswoman.
Souvenirs here look more upmarket than the ones I've seen elsewhere.
It's so much fun. This is the 4th game of the series. Last
Tag,
game of the
Fraulein.
series. Can I, like, inspect stuff? Aha.
Good night.
Good night.
Made in Vagen.
Good night, Digit.
Made in Vagen.
We're just inspecting shit, even though this lady said hi. We're just... Oh, can I look at things? Oh,
All our gifts are handmade by craftsmen in Vagen.
cool.
On holiday in the region, Fraulein?
Just passing through.
Well, welcome to my little gift shop. Frau Heigl at your service.
Frau Heigl.
I noticed you were looking at a souvenir, Fraulein.
Oh, did you?
Yes, you have a wonderful choice here, Frau Heigl. Your shop is beautiful.
Thank you. All our souvenirs here are pieces of craftsmanship, as we like to say. All by local craftsmen. Do you wish to buy the souvenir, Fraulein?
No.
Well, I'm actually looking for someone, not something. Someone who used to live in this house, and I was wondering if you could help.
Well, there were quite a few owners before I bought the shop last autumn, so I can't really...
So her name was Dana Rose. She lived here before the war. I was hoping to find some kind of trace of her here, so I could continue my search.
I see. Well, I have heard of the Roses, but I can't say if there's anything left of them inside the house.
But don't you live here?
No, my husband and I live in the suburbs. You see, the bridge was sacked just before the war, during the pogrom against the Vagrants. Oh, truly awful events. And then the neighbourhood was bombed,
Oh, shit.
just after the war during the liberation. And many of the houses were damaged, including this one. They were hastily renovated after the war, but they remain mostly derelict.
I guess we had to ask about both things.
You mentioned a pogrom against this neighborhood's vagrant community. Can you tell me more?
Molly, she just took a screenshot.
As much as anyone who knows anything about Vagen, I guess. It happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. A few months after Austria and Ostertal were annexed by the Brown Shadow.
What happened?
Well, the Brown Shadow organised riots against Vagrants on false pretexts. It led to pogroms throughout all the annexed countries, including this house.
Were the Roses home when it all happened?
Oh.
Like I said, Fraulein, I don't know, but I hope not.
Well, it doesn't look like the house was damaged from what I can see. Your shop is charming, and So is the rest of the district.
Thank you. That's because after the initial renovation, the council financed major rehabilitation work on the facades. But if the truth be told,
Birds.
they left the proprietors to foot the bill for our interiors. That's why my husband and I had to spend all our savings so that the shop interior shows the same high standard that we demand of our suppliers.
Ew.
That's a shame.
Yes. And if the council persists in refusing to help fund the renovation
Oh my god,
works,
there's so much cat
there
hair
won't be
everywhere.
any residents left on the bridge, let alone independent quality stores like mine. There'll be nothing left but bland franchise stores, like the one further along the bridge or on the musical square.
Pinky, how's it going? Kate Walker.
So between the pogrom, the bombing, and the whole house being renovated, there's little chance of me finding any trace of the roses.
Where's the chickens, Ozzy?
It's not quite like that.
Oh my god.
To be honest, we didn't have the funds to renovate the rest of the house, so we used the upper floors for storing.
Really?
And now that you mention it, I do recall coming across old photographs from before the war here and there in the house. The
There is a
successive
lot of
owners
birds,
didn't want
though.
to throw
Look
them
at the
out, and I
swans,
suppose
the
they must have left them
geese.
there.
Would you mind if I went upstairs to take a look?
How's it going,
Unless
Pinky?
you would kindly bring the photos down yourself.
Well, I can hardly leave the shop unattended while I go... I don't even know you, Fräulein.
I see. In that case, would you mind if I had a look upstairs myself?
That's weird.
Don't take it personally, Fräulein, but I don't know you enough to trust you. I'm very sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, Fräulein, I have a customer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pinky.
I conjecture that you were inefficient in trying to persuade the shopkeeper, Kate Walker. How are you going to access the upper floors now?
I don't know, Oscar. By getting creative, I guess.
I conclude I can trust you on that score, Kate Walker?
Yeah, how are we supposed to... Oh, can we just walk back here? What if... Is she gonna see us just go back here? Probably.
It's right in Frau Heigel's line of vision, too. I'm gonna have to draw her away if I want to sneak through that service door to the upper floors.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just
More gifts.
just
I would have preferred it to still be
enjoying
full of
Syberia.
paintings, I think.
Yeah. I find this time of year it's hard. Especially when the sun isn't shining as much and it's like blah.
Sauce!
Sus. What am I gonna do? What do I do? What do I do? Maybe do I have to do something in here?
All our gifts are handmade by
Or-
craftsmen in Wagen.
Maybe we have to do something outside of the shop to draw her away. No, so she can't go that
Can't
way.
leave now. There are still things to do here.
Okay, I get it. Can I go down this alleyway? No, there's nothing to do down there. So there has to be something in the shop, I guess. What's down here? Is there anything down here?
In loving memory of all those who lost their lives that terrible night. Now that I've bought this cheap souvenir, what can I do with it, Oscar?
It
Oh.
looks like Frau Hegel cares about the quality.
Ah, okay. So that is why I have the little souvenir. That makes sense. I was gonna say, maybe I can do something with the little tiny souvenir. Okay. She really does. She runs really weird. But she's kind of always walked really weird in all the other other games. Okay, here you go, buddy.
Sorry, but you'll have to wait your turn, Fraulein.
What the
Excuse me, I must just serve the gentleman.
Oh my god.
Frau Heigl can see me coming through the service entrance.
In my opinion, if Frau Hegel saw this cheap souvenir on one of her shelves, she would become fixated on it, Kate Walker.
Oh, okay. Yes. That doesn't look suspicious at all. What?
What's that awful noise? Excuse me, sir.
Like, that isn't suspicious.
Oh, there it is. How awful. That certainly doesn't belong in my shop. We don't sell
Right? She
cheap and
totally
tacky items.
stands out. Oh my god.
Great. I don't think Frau Heigl's noticed a thing.
Why don't you try to locate Dana Rose's room, Kate Walker? Then you can look for more clues about her.
Good idea.
Good
Let's just hope Frau Heigl
idea.
won't come up.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay. We will have to go through every single room, I think, because there's probably going to be little hints in every room. Oh, that's a room within a room. Oh my gosh. Okay, inspect.
This is where Frau Heigl must take her breaks.
Observe
It's dark
this.
in here. Hardly surprising with those windows boarded up.
Oh.
More stock for the shop.
So it's probably on the second floor. I'm going to assume. Because didn't she say the upstairs? Is this a bathroom? Oh no. Inspect this. Aha.
This photo shows the house partially destroyed. Must have been taken after the bombing that preceded the liberation of Vagen.
Interesting. Anything else? Oh my god, another room within a room. Oh, I see. Okay, that brought me all the way around. Haha. And this house must be creaky as hell, okay? So, isn't the... Wouldn't she hear you walking around upstairs, you would think? Ah, this is a
Nothing of
bathroom.
interest in here.
Ah, this is a room within a room. Wow. Oh god, better not
A
fall.
double bed, plenty of space. Must have been Dana's parents' bedroom. So where's Dana's room then? The number of rooms don't add up.
Right? A room within a room within a room. Oh, there's a picture.
Just what I needed.
How do I get to that? Oh, that's in the storage room on top. Okay, so
Just what I needed.
we'll have to go downstairs afterwards to go get that. A room within a room within a room. Yes.
A family portrait. That must be Dana with her parents.
Yes, it is. All right. So now we have to go back through this way. And this lady is totally gonna see us come out of that door. Probably.
It's been bricked up. Most likely during the post-war renovation works Frau Heigl spoke of.
Shit. Well, that's not good.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
There
Plan.
was a photo on top of these shelves on the first floor.
Yeah,
it might
yeah,
give
yeah.
you a clue as to the whereabouts of Diana Rose's room.
I think it was through here. Aha, there's the photo.
Huh. The bedroom in the background of the portrait must be located in the attic. According to the light and the clock behind Dana, her room must face north. That's it, Oscar. I think I know where Dana's room is.
Enlighten me, Kate Walker.
Well, one of the photos shows a bedroom that's not on the second floor, right? And we know that the staircase was bricked up during the renovation and led to another floor. So that's got to be where we'll find Dana's missing bedroom.
It seems plausible.
Oh, there's Oscar!
It does. And if we're lucky, the room might be pretty much like Dana left it all those years ago. And potentially with clues to put us back on our track.
But how are we supposed to get up there?
I've just got to find a way to get to that third floor bedroom.
Seeing as you failed to create a positive bond with Frau Heigl, the next rational step would be to take a look outside the building, Kate Walker.
You're right, Oscar. Let's go and see.
That's a good idea. Find a way to enter Dana's bedroom. It's shining me in the eyeballs. Go down. And exit. That's so creaky. Oh well, it's just a game. All right, let's get out of this building and look around. Maybe on this side, because that was a dead end. So maybe we can look down this way. Oh. Aha!
Oscar, I need your opinion on this.
Ah, that's better.
Looks like that fire escape staircase serves every floor of the house.
That is correct, Kate Walker. Perhaps you should find a way to use it.
So what do you think, Oscar?
I think I would have liked a body with longer front legs.
I was talking about the window up there. Must be Dana's room, right?
Oh, of course. There is a high probability that you are not wrong, Kate Walker.
Okay. How are we supposed to get up?
Looks like the staircase serves every floor, including Dana's.
I conjecture that you are probably right, Kate Walker.
So how do I get out of this? Oh, what's this?
Well, we can't get to the staircase from the first floor windows.
How are we supposed to get to this?
There is a hedgehog in New Orleans.
Oh my god. Really angry hedgehog, how are you? I was not expecting that. That's very fitting for this game as well. Oh, because Oscar is definitely an angry hedgehog as well. Can I just back out of this? Oh no. That made me question what was going on. Me too. I was like, what? All of a sudden Oscar's singing about what's happening. How are you?
The second floor windows will be of no use to reach the staircase.
Indeed, Kate Walker. All the windows you could have used are obstructed.
So, what do we do then? Oh.
The ladder to the first floor.
Pretty
is up.
good.
It's too high
Excited.
for me to pull down.
We haven't played Syberia in a long time. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm excited to get back to it. What else can I look at? Ah.
Looks like there's a mechanism to lower the ladder.
What is that even from?
That drain pipe leads to a ledge that leads to the staircase.
According to my calculations, the drain pipe will not hold you, Kate Walker. And even if you
Oh,
were
it's
like
from
that,
nothing.
the ledge is
Oh.
too narrow for you to stand on.
Hey, are
Just
you
some
trying to tell me
random
something, Oscar?
Sound.
Yes, you are too heavy and too wide, Kate Walker, for the ledge.
Gee, thanks, Oscar.
Oh, really? You made
So
those
basically,
blurps?
It's not going to
That's
be
awesome.
easy to use the staircase to get to Dana's room.
There is no other way. Access is denied from inside the first and second floors, and the third floor stairwell is bricked up. The fire escape staircase is the only possibility, Kate Walker. But you cannot climb up the drain pipe because of your weight and
Puff the
size.
magic hedgehog.
I heard you the first time, thanks.
Lived by the sea.
You are welcome, Kate Walker. So, the
Frolicked
only
in
way
the
up
autumn
is by the fire
mist in a
escape
land
staircase,
called
and that
Honolulu.
means lowering the ladder from the first floor.
Have you played Syberia before? Any of the Syberia games? Hedgehog? Use the drain pipe. Go inside. Use the drain pipe. I guess Oscar should.
Well, in that case, there's only one solution. As you're so light and slim, Oscar, you'll have to climb up the drain pipe and walk across the ledge for me. Then you just need to activate the mechanism to lower the steps so that heavy me can take the staircase route.
I was not made to climb up drain pipes, Kate Walker. I am a precision-made automaton.
Come on, Oscar. You saved the day more than once at Baranor. It must be second nature by now.
But how can I lower myself to scurrying like a rat?
A rat.
Because you're a fine fellow and my faithful friend?
Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. Hold left click and move the cursor to progress. Oh yeah.
Kate Walker, help! I believe I am stuck here.
You can sometimes switch between Kate Walker and Oscar to do so. Oh yes. I love this.
Stay calm, Oscar. I'm
He's
coming.
stuck. I'm coming for you, Oscar.
Climbing like a common squirrel. This is a disgrace.
I love it.
There? Oh no!
Yes, Kate Walker.
Step
I
hug.
just need to...
I'm
Ah!
stuck. Hang on tight, Oscar.
I am, Kate Walker. Believe me, I am.
You gotta jump now, Oscar. Hurry! Well
Shit.
done, Oscar. Glad that you're safe and sound.
I guess that's one way of putting it, Kate Walker.
I'm also glad you haven't lost your positive attitude.
Oh my god, this just made my day. Oh. Huh?
That useless body. Now I must find another way. And climbing up all over again.
Be careful there, Oscar.
Oh my god. This is so cool. Never in any of the games have you been able to do this. This is so fascinating. Oh my god, it's a pigeon.
That can't be good. Oh, dear. Now, Miss Pigeon. Madam Pigeon, then. I beg your pardon. Now, Madam Pigeon, would you be so kind as to make way? I guess I'm going to need help here. Kate Walker, I'm going to need you again.
How am I supposed to get rid of that pigeon?
Oh, that's perfect. A rock. Oh my god, we're gonna throw a rock at the pigeon? What?
I can't throw it at the pigeon.
Okay, I was gonna
Maybe
say.
I can use it some other way.
Kate Walker!
Sorry, Oscar.
Made our point, I guess.
Oh my god. That is amazing. Killed it. I mean, technically, he's a robot,
Now,
so...
maybe this body will be useful in the end.
That's amazing. Oh my god, I love it. Yes, roll your way down. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. You missed. Do it. Kill it. Well, I can't hit the pigeon. That would have been horrendous. Sweet. I hope we can do that again. Although it is kind of a little bit out of Oscar's territory.
Kate Walker, if I were meant to be used as a cannonball, I would have been given a fuse. This is highly irregular.
Tuck your head in, Oscar. 1.
Hans Vorarlberg could see me now. How?
There are enough birds. Pinky!
Undignified. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh, this is
Is this any
amazing.
way to treat an intelligent automaton? Really, if Mr. Vorarlberg could see me now,
He would say, "You've saved the day again, Oscar. You've exceeded all expectations by far."
Okay, time to look around.
Let's try and find out what became of Dana after she left the refuge.
Look for
No
clues.
doubt about it. This must have been Dana's room.
Clues. Aha, that's a clue.
It's from the Music Academy. Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma.
Inspect this. What the heck?
It's blocking it.
Ugh. I don't know what the code is, so I don't want to mess with that.
A part's missing.
Strange stack. Gina had more than I thought. Write myself reminders. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, no, no. I want to touch... See the teddy bear.
There's something underneath. Can't reach it. Can't be that heavy.
Oh, it probably is. Weighs a ton.
That's better.
There we go. Read. Now that I thought about it, Junta had more influence on me than I thought. I now write myself reminders as she suggested. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Now's not the right time to leave.
Oh, okay. Rude. Maybe it has something to do with the piano. Let's look at the piano again.
No doubt about it. This must have been Dana's room.
What?
I'm sure there's more stuff to find in here. There must be. I have to keep looking.
Well, I have to open this, but I don't know what the code is. Is there any hints anywhere?
I don't think it's a good idea to venture this way.
How am I supposed to know what to open that thing?
I don't think there's anything else to take here, Oscar.
The chest near the bed still seems to be intact. You might find something belonging to Dana Rose inside.
Okay, but how do I open it?
I don't think there's anything else to take here, Oscar.
The chest near the bed still seems to be intact. You might...
It's blocking it. It won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my
Oh, okay, hold on a second. That gear, I didn't know you could look on the side. Okay, hold on. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Great. How am I supposed to memorize with that? 4 things at the top, I guess.
The wheels on the lock seem to have different heights. I wonder why.
It's those 2. So this one needs to go there, I guess. Okay. Oh, shit. Shintai. I think I have too many. I think it's this one. Oh God. So 4 like that, 2 like this, and 1 at the bottom. Okay. That'll be a little easier. 4, so that I need to turn that one back. Oops. No. No. What is that one turning? That one is turning 2 on the sides. Okay, we'll leave that one there. Turn this one maybe? And maybe this one? Oh, this one here. Okay, that one needs to be here somehow. Okay, that's not it. I think it's this one that is that one. Nope. It's this one. Nope. It's this one. Ah, yes it is. Okay. So that one has to go there. That goes there. Is that right? Yes. So that's right. I just need to put one more here. There has to be a space here. Four there, two there, and one there. Okay. And one less of one because I think there's too many somehow. You put that. There needs a space there. Okay. Is this one? Nope. I like that one there. So don't touch this one. So maybe this one. Nope. Oh no, that one is the one that needs to stay there. Okay. That one maybe? Nope. Ah, okay. So that's the 4. Oh my god. Somehow we have to get rid of this one, and that one. What? Okay. That didn't do anything. Okay, that kind of did something. Oh, no, we want that one. No, we want that one. So...
I'm waiting.
Jesus, that scared me.
Old man.
Maybe... no. No, that just made it worse. Okay, that has 4 there. That one can't move. That one shouldn't move. What did that move? That moved something else. Oh god, I just made it worse, I think. Yes, totally did. Ah! Maybe we'll just look it up. This is... You can't find your power bank. Oh no! I might look this up because I'm just going to be spending too much time. Let me see. I think this is it here.
The wheels on the lock seem to have different heights.
I know that.
I wonder why.
I know that. Okay. At least I got one of them right. Oh, that's not it, is it? That doesn't look like it. That doesn't look like it at all. There is one that's like, this is supposed to be gone. But, oh. Unless there's another one of something. Nope. Or another one of... Aha. Nope. That makes it worse. Oh no, not that one. Maybe this one. No. Unless it, oh no, there's a line through it. Hold on. There we go. Haha. Oh. Hold on. Nope, that just made it worse.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness.
Life is pain, Highness. Ah, I'm trying to get rid of this one. That's the one that isn't supposed to be. Let's try that. Nope. That didn't do it. I wish there was like an easier way to do this. Oh, that's the same one. Okay. Is that the right? That's supposed to be the... How to solve it, though?
I could swear I found the right combination. What else could I set on the wheels in addition to the symbols?
What? Something to set on the wheels in addition to the symbols.
It's blocking it. It won't open, and yet I'm pretty sure the combination of symbols is right. There must be something else to set with the wheels.
Oh, something else to set with the wheels. What?
The wheels on the lock seem to have different heights. I wonder why.
Huh. Something else to set with the symbols. I don't know if there's any clues.
The padlock on the chest is very special.
Its shape reminds me of the silhouette drawn on the papers that you found, Kate Walker.
The music notes. Oh, I bet you there's something else I have to do. Something else I have to set. The hell? Do 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 do. Na, na, na. Okay, so that is it. So pick up the diploma off the floor and look at the symbols on the back. Okay, hold on. Okay. Can I not pick up this diploma anymore? There we go. Observe.
Music symbols, but they don't seem related to the diploma.
There's also half a sketch by Dana on the notebook. Okay. Push the bit aside. The second symbol is half note. You set so that the golden tab is visible from the side. In particular, the second symbol is a half note. Set the combination lock as shown as the image above, including the raised and lowered portions, and press the buttons as the side opens. What the hell? Oh, I need to get rid of this one right here. I don't know why there's that one there. Somehow.
The wheels on the lock seem to have different heights. I wonder why. The hell? That's weird. Like, two, and there's also one down here randomly now. Oh my god. Why is this so intense? Oh, now you can't see. Something's in the way. Oh, this one's in the way. Okay, so not that one. It has to be that one. This mustache one has to be this mustache one. This weird. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. And this one here. It
Nope.
won't open. I'm pretty sure I've collected all the clues I could in the room, though. I should take a look at the documents and items in my diary.
What the hell? Why is there an extra one down here? Wrong squiggly middle, do you think? Okay. Maybe I'm not going to trust this picture. I'm going to look back at this again. Oh, it only has one little thing, not two. Maybe that's what it is? No. It's the squiggly middle with the line. Yeah, this one has a little line, though. Squiggly middle with the line. Oh, the boob is this way, maybe. Ah. Ah, that's what it looks like. Oh my god. Woo! We did it! I should have looked back at the diploma again. But we did it.
It's blocking it.
What is blocking it?
Thing's stuck.
What's
It's blocking it.
stuck? Oh. Okay. Next one. Okay. Aha. Ah, there we go. We did it! I don't know what we did, but we did it! I had the other way, the wrong way. That's what Thanks for the jump scare, Ozzy. Ah, this is her diary.
This was written not long after her time at the refuge. A letter from Leon. So he did write back to Dana after the expedition left Kantar, the capital of Valtayar.
What if she's pregnant? Did we find that out already?
The High Plateau of Valtayar, October 25th, 1937.
I failed.
My darling Edelweiss.
That's okay.
I hate myself for not sending you news more often, and for not being able to receive news of you. I find myself now where probably no other modern-day human has ever ventured before.
Dun, dun, dun.
I regret to inform you that I won't be able to go back to Europe with my fellow survivors.
What? Why? I guess we'll find out.
Something bad happened during the expedition. I, no doubt, am partly to blame. Nevertheless, I would like you to know my version of the events. After hard days of hiking, we set up our base camp on the threshold of a
Kate
high valley
found
where
Oscar.
rhododendrons grew. All the witnesses seemed to concur. This was where the Gorun, the famous man of the mountains, was most frequently sighted. For many long weeks, we explored without success every valley and mountain surrounding the camp. Autumn was approaching, the rivers started to freeze at the edges, and the prospect of having to head back with nothing for our toil.
Yes, Oscar the robot.
The joyful banter of the first weeks was
the Oscar the Hedgehog
the men
now.
were becoming moody and tense. Especially our chief, Reinhard Berger.
Reinhard Berger. Dun dun dun. I bet you she's pregnant and Kate is a descendant from this lady. That's why she looks so familiar. There was a dog from the last game? Oh, the little... I don't know what happened to the seal dog. I'm not quite sure. They didn't even have it in this game, actually. Or they didn't even explain that either. Not Kate, but... I forget the... Dana. I'm pretty sure, I speculate, that Dana is pregnant, and that's why Dana looks so familiar, or similar to Kate, is because Kate is a descendant from Dana. And this is her great-grandfather. Is it Hans' baby? No.
Up we get, Leon. Another day on a wild goose chase.
Search the camp before you...
get kitted up before going out.
All right, let's look at all the stuff.
Goethe's Faust. One of Junta's posh friends, Murnau, if I remember rightly, turned it into a film about 10 years ago. I think the poor chap's dead now, though. Sauer's thesis. From what I understand, he accepted to work for the Brown Shadow because they were the only ones who would finance his research. What a waste. Horst has already left. The scolding that Berger gave them yesterday about their lack of results in tracking down the Gorons really got to him.
Gorons? What are Gorons? Imagine Kate knocking boots in jail. Oh, what is that noise?
I ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag.
Okay.
These biscuits don't compare with old Gustav's cooking, but at least they fill you up. Must remember to fill it up before I leave the camp.
Okay.
I ought to bring all the equipment together before I take my bag.
All the equipment. Oh, the stuff too, I guess.
No chance of me venturing into the mountain without that. I'm so glad Junta lent it to me. I was able to take wonderful pictures behind Berger's back.
Okay. What is this? Oh, this is just a random drawing book. Interesting. Oops.
Hope I can get back to sketching the valley, but with Berger putting on the pressure at the moment.
Psychosis, how are you? That would explain that why she's thick now. Oh my god, shouldn't I? Well, she had some time to fatten up, you know, over the time. Her adventures. How's it going?
The letters I got from Dana before leaving Kantar with the expedition. It's tough not to be able to receive or give any news since leaving civilization.
Okay, I think that's it. How's it going, Psychosis? How are you? Doing pretty good. Just chilling out, playing some Syberia.
The country you think about so little, that's
Better
it.
get going,
End of
Paul.
sentence.
You know what time it is?
Time to be heading out?
Enough! You couldn't care less whether we find the Gorons or not, could
What
you?
are the Gorons?
Well, mark my words, Coppertease.
Have 10
You better
toes
change your
to
bloody
Jesus?
attitude.
What? Oh, I get it. No, I mean, well, I feel like Kate's girlfriend was the girl, I forget her name now, that is her girlfriend. She got killed when she was trying to escape. So, I mean, they could have been totally the two of them, you know?
You know full well Huss and the Brown Shadow forced me into this.
Nice, my favorite.
My mission was to
Yeah,
guide
this is
you
the
and
last
the rest
one.
of the expedition here, not to
The
get
horizontal
involved in
monster
harebrained
mash.
research.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a damn. Everyone has already started except you. So you just get your butt upstream and help Sauer carry out his research. The idiot is capable of getting himself lost again.
I'm not an enemy, remember?
All right. I'm not your enemy, you know.
Bumping uglies. Yeah.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation, Leon. If we don't find a specimen of the Goron, the Brown Shadow will... Look, just go find Sauer. Please. Now!
I'm kind of nervous. So this cage, I wonder if we'll find Horst Sauer. So I'm not
Poor animal.
quite sure.
Berger's gone out of his mind with this search for the abominable snowman of his.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it'll show you this cage, but it's kind of creepy. Where is the cage, actually? I'll look around and I'll see if I can find it. But it was in one of the cutscenes. Oh, it's right here. This big-ass cage.
Where on earth can the bloody creature be
So,
holed
like,
up?
what are they hunting?
The mountain's dangerous and we're prepared for the worst. I only hope we don't have to use it.
Bean play? Oh my god, shouldn't I? I mean, I guess so.
Not what you'd call cute, this Gorun. Just as well they haven't found it yet.
Oh my god. If they... that thing is creepy. Super creepy.
Can't have been easy for Bauer to leave his daughter just after she was born.
That's horrible.
This medal must belong to Bauer. He must have left it behind when he turned in for the night. Bauer's daughter.
Oh, whoops. What did he say?
Bauer's daughter. I sometimes forget I'm not the only one who left behind someone dear back across the mountains.
That's so sad. Inspect this. Oh yeah, he needs to get some water before he goes. Be prepared. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're hunting Bigfoot.
With this, I'll be able to venture out for as long as it takes to find Sour. No one here.
Let's look.
Bauer and Jaeger must have already taken off in search of the Gorun.
Oh my god, I don't have a code for this though.
Jaeger and Bauer have been a bit heavy-handed with the alcohol these past few evenings.
Oh.
Morale of the troops is at an all-time low.
I bet you it's his daughter's birthday, which was 1997 or 37, sorry, 1937. 1937. Is that right? Can I open sesame, please? Aha. Can I open it? Open sesame. No, I guess not. Guess not. Okay, let's go hunt some Bigfoot. How do I get out of this camp?
I hope you're not thinking of going inside my tent, Kobates.
I am actually, though. Okay, I think it's this way. How has Red Dead Redemption been doing, Psychosis? How have you? Leave the camp, I guess?
Better get going.
Oh my god, he's gonna die by Bigfoot. Dun dun dun. Oh, you're almost done? Oh, that's exciting. Find horse. So we left the camp.
Autumn is here. We'd better leave the mountains soon, or we won't survive.
Time splitters last time? This way, maybe? Aha.
Anyone there?
He's gonna find his...
Looks like
oh
someone's
shit, that
left their gear over there.
scared me.
Better
Frick.
check it out. Stopping to read in the middle of the wilds. That's Sour all over. One of us must have stayed here. For a rest, maybe? Whoever it belongs to must have left in a hurry to have left it behind. One of the scientists must have stopped for a rest here. Most probably Sour.
2 more for Red
But what
Dead, I
made him
think.
leave
Then
in
it's back to
such a hurry
PC.
to leave
Oh,
behind
okay.
all his gear? I'd better have a look around to find out what happened here. What on earth is that?
What the hell?
That mark must be what caused Sour to stop and rest for a while. I'd better head out and try to find him to clarify the situation.
Let's go.
What in God's name is that?
What the hell? If something jumps out and scares me, I swear to God. Oh my God. Molly. Oh my God. That was perfect timing. That scared me.
Sour? What in the world? Shh.
Oh my God.
Is that a
Oops. Oops. Oops.
Yes, it's a Gorun.
That scared me.
I cry as I was taking a break near the path. Hurry, we must go fetch the others.
You go. He looks injured. I'd better stay and try and reach him before the current carries him away.
Right, Leon. Okay. But don't lose him.
Oh, so are you gonna...
All right, little fella. Don't move. I'm coming to get you.
Have you... What are you going to be playing on the PC, Psychosis? We're not talking about this man trying to look like Drake from Uncharted. Is that what he kind of looks like? I guess so. Trying... Fur woman. Oh my God.
All sorts of debris has been carried by the
Debris.
river.
Debris.
But other than trying to build a raft, I don't know what use it can be. Current's too strong to swim across. Better find another way.
Oh, maybe that log over there. I can like use that log and run across the log. Aha. Use machete. Yeah. Oh, you're playing it on the PC. Okay. Hopefully it runs well. Hopefully. He's looking at closer to the Wookiees. Oh my god. Here we go. Time to go see the Wookiees. He cuts off his arm. Wouldn't an axe? I would run back to where Buddy was.
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Right? I would have went back and got the axe and then came back here. That's craziness. And isn't that gonna scare away this furry creature now?
Easy, Leon. Now's not the time to get a dunking.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Oh! No, there's no way. Well, you could. You'd just be there for hours. Oh, he's hurt. Look, it's Bigfoot and he's hurt.
Take it easy. I'm not going to hurt you.
How you doing?
I just want to look at your wound.
Oh.
What can I give him to show I mean no ill?
The water? The machete.
Do you like cheese?
Give him the machete. You found Sasquatch. Yeah. Woo woo. Look, have a
There you
little
go.
snack. Oh my god, he has little pants as well. The little, like, Bigfoot guy made little pants for himself. This reminds me of the Red Dead nightmare, actually.
Oh boy, it's all right. Don't be afraid. You're all right, fella.
What's wrong with him?
Good boy. Eat up, fella.
It's really a female and he's taking Tinder off his phone. Oh my god. Aww. Look. He's so cute. Oh shit. Never mind. He mad. We should have gave him the machete. Eat the biscuit. Eat the little cracker or biscuit thing. Oh. It's love at first sight.
It's good, isn't it?
Watch, she might bite your finger.
Leg broken.
You don't give an angry woman a big knife. That's true. I am the last of my kind.
Yes? It's broken, all right. Must be very painful. You're a brave boy. If I could clean the wound and brace your leg, we should be able to get you back to camp and make it better. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just be patient, little fella. I'll be right back.
Like it's not gonna go anywhere anyways. Apply the splint. Okay. Take this. Oh.
There's 2 bits of driftwood washed up there. They're straight enough to help get the Gorun back to camp.
Okay. And then we take some twine and we wrap it around its leg. Look at that. There we go.
They should do fine to hold the Gorun splint together.
Mushrooms. Is this a Disney game? It is. This is Tarzan.
This is going to sting little.
Sorry, little buddy. Oh.
There. Wasn't so bad, was it?
How you doing? Half naked lady. There we go. Oh.
Now we just need to find a way to get you back across.
Who's gonna come attack us? What's he doing?
Hey. Did you do that, little fella? Well.
Oh.
Better drawing than talking, huh?
Did he just draw him? I wouldn't want to do anything to make something sting on this guy. He just rips his face off. Right? Oh, look, that's what I look like walking around with my sprained ankle. And then you play as Kate again, right? And then flash over to Kate. Back to the Future. Wow, this game, honestly, the whole story surprises me. Like, I did not see this coming at all. I might have to shave a little bit better, right? Like a good once a month waxing. Maybe twice a week. Or twice a week. I mean, every 2 weeks. And I'd hope not twice a week.
Now we just have to wait for the others.
I hope they don't bring the guns and shit. Like, that would be horrible.
Huh? Oh. You want another biscuit? You learn quick.
There you go, little buddy. I think bad things are gonna happen. It is gonna be like Tarzan.
It was
you
a
know?
young specimen, my darling Dana. Almost like a child. And as soon as we made eye contact, I knew this was a creature endowed with reason.
Right? I think that's what's gonna happen. Something bad is they're gonna come running up like poachers, and this thing is gonna go berserk, and that is the end. He's gonna die.
When my companions joined
Is to feed her.
I immediately
It's
sensed
true.
We did not share the same point of view. They seemed blinded by the discovery. They couldn't see the individual.
Ow, Molly, don't dink your fingers, your little claws in me. Shit. Oh, he's gonna let him go. Yeah, I like that emoji. Throw her in the crate with some Sammies.
It
Oh
was
god.
clear the young Goran wasn't a person in their eyes. just a subject for study. In their excitement, they seemed to lose all common sense.
What is wrong with it? Fruit. Have some fruit.
You shut him up in a cage.
What?
What do you expect? He's frightened.
Shut it up, or I'm going to gag it.
Yeah, this is some Tarzan shit that's gonna happen.
What's that?
Here we go. This is the Disney movie you guys thought it was gonna be. Here we go. Here comes mommy and daddy. Mama's mad, yeah. Locate the source of the cry. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that is so scary. Oh my god. There's Mama. Oh gosh. Or Grandma? I don't know. She looks a little gray. Hath no fury like an unfed woman. Give her some biscuits. Quick.
Pass me the rifle.
Must be the Gorn's mother. If we give it
Oh,
back, she'll
Auntie, yeah,
probably
maybe.
leave.
And deprive us of an adult specimen, you man.
No, 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 no,
Size of
no.
her burger. Wound her. They will never get her back alive.
Who said we need her alive? They can't all be live specimens, can they?
No. Oh. Aw, he saved his life.
Sorry about that, burger, but I couldn't let you shoot them.
Oh, he died.
Reinhardt, you all right?
He killed him.
But he's killed Burger.
Shit.
Wait. You saw. It was an accident. He was going to kill
Gigi.
I had no intention to.
Shit.
Assassin.
Wow. Yeah, because he just punched him in the face. He didn't, like... Damn. Was about to get clapped in a worse way. Watch him be in the cage now. Imagine.
My head.
I bet you the little one's gonna save him. Burger got the easy way out. Yeah, he almost got slaughtered by Mama Bear. How am I supposed to get out of this? Try to escape. Observe. Can I grab that? Oh, I'm not. My legs aren't.
Some soup. We can't let him starve to death.
Shit.
Bastard doesn't deserve food.
Typical horse, eh? Always the good Samaritan.
It's not like he purposely meant to kill that guy. What the heck? Right? That is something to brag about. Get away from me or I'll start swinging punks.
Aren't you afraid I was going to run for it?
They intend to hand you over to the authorities in Kantar for the murder of Reinhard Berger.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, blow down 4
Well,
flush
that's not how it's
carcass
going to be.
out my door.
I don't agree with what you did. But you don't deserve what Bauer and Jaeger intend for you.
He's gonna set him
You must pretend to be
free.
tied up. Wait for
Yeah.
him to fall asleep. Then take your gear and get as far away from here as possible. Hear me?
Yes, but what?
Yeah. We're gonna run. Save y'all butts from getting Wookiee clapped. Exactly. That mom was gonna totally attack them. 100%. This sounds like music from Howl's Moving Castle, actually.
So there you have the full story, my darling Dana. I don't know what will become of me, where my escape will lead me over the coming weeks, or what my life of a murderer on the run will be like.
Oh. Interesting. Well, that's sad.
But always remember that my love for you is as strong as ever, and that my greatest desire is to hold you in my arms. I love you more than anything in the world. Leon, your highlight painter.
Did she kill herself?
Dana! Oh my goodness! Dana! What's wrong, Puppet? Lena, come, quick!
Maybe she fainted? Shit. She woke up and was looking for Violet and saved her from her feral PMS. His letter almost had those lyrics. Our love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. True.
So much has happened
So close.
since I received Leon's letter a few days ago.
Oh my god.
I'm slowly recovering. Today, Papa and
Oh
Mama
right, because she has
told
some
me
weird
that I was
breathing
going
thing
to
that's
leave
wrong with
for a
her.
while.
I forgot about that.
I'll explain what's going on. But I don't know where to begin. I need to gather my thoughts as I finish packing my suitcase.
She's totally preggers. Look at that. Look at that stomach. Look at that. Oh yeah.
To finish packing my suitcase before we say goodbye, dear Dad. I can't believe Leon is on the run, all alone in those mountains in the middle of winter.
I can actually read this. Oh god, I'm not reading that. That's way too long.
I need to finish packing my suitcase
Okay,
before we
I
say
get it.
goodbye, dear diary. The medication to treat my cough. Mama is forcing me to take it again since I collapsed after getting Leon's letter. I should pack it. I was planning to give up all my old toys and dolls. But now I guess I'm going to need them in a few years.
Yeah, no shit. Look, you popping. Look at that little belly. Oh my god.
I'll put you away in there as soon as I'm done, dear diary. Better to keep you safe than risking
I know.
to lose you
At this
around
point, we're just. It's a roller coaster. Like I'm not. That this game is just going, and I'm just laughing. From the back. Oh, right. She has to put her. Pack your cough medication. What else do I have to pack? I have to pack some brochure and a photo of my parents. Okay, I can do that. I wonder if her parents know that she's pregnant.
Poor Papa and Mama. They were devastated when the doctor they called after I collapsed discovered my secret.
Oh.
That secret I dared not speak about to anyone. Not even you, dear diary. Now I can tell you. I'm pregnant, dear diary.
Dun dun
Leon is the
dun.
father.
Did you eat some mushrooms? No, I didn't.
Tears and screams when the doctor told Papa and Mama.
I don't know if I could play games and eat mushrooms,
They
though.
finally decided to pretend that the baby would be the foster child of a missing relative.
What?
I know everyone expects me to feel guilty, but I can't help thinking of names. If it's a boy, of course it'll be Leon, to bring his father good luck. And if it's a girl, I think I'll call her Anna.
Anna. I missed
Mama
what she
says
said.
Leon is nothing but an unscrupulous adventurer who took advantage of an innocent girl. But I know it's not true. Papa looks 10 years older since he learned of my pregnancy. But what seems to have affected him the most was to ask Herr Zimmer for help.
And did they say they're gonna keep the baby? I think she said she's gonna keep the baby. I don't remember. The baby bump may interfere with normal activities. That's true. What is that, like a 4-month, 5-month bump?
I hope you are well, Leon, wherever you are now.
I do hope that they get back together. That's just gonna be super sad if this guy is like permafrost in the mountains. He's like an icicle and like he just dies from frostbite. And I don't know if she said that her parents are gonna put her baby up for
Papa and
adoption.
Mama have locked me up in here since they discovered my condition. I'm going to miss playing the piano while I'm away, let alone going to the academy.
Claire, because we are big fans of Resident Evil in our household. Oh, that would be cool. He literally did. He's just like, oh, you're pregnant? Peace out. I'm out of here. Oh, look, there's the brochure.
As I said, dear diary, I'm leaving tomorrow. Papa and Mama are sending me to a sanatorium out of town for a few months. They say it's for continuing my convalescence. In other words, to send me and my secret away from prying eyes. My parents have accepted the offer from their longtime friends, the Zimmers, to pay for my hospitalization at the sanatorium. The Zimmers said it was in the name of their long friendship with Papa and Mama.
So does she get to keep it? I guess not. He's out there skipping child support in pursuit of Bigfoot cheeks. Oh my god.
Shadow, whereas Mama and Papa can't.
Thank you for the hydration, Ty. I wonder if we're getting close to the end. I mean... Oh, Grogu! Dun, dun, dun.
The ideal summer and winter resort in the most picturesque and enchanting spot looking over the River Dombra. Well, let's hope that's true. Come on, Dana. There were enough tears already.
All right. We gotta pack this. We gotta pack this. And we're good.
Well, that should be it.
Close the suitcase.
All I need to do now is to conclude my diary entry and hide it somewhere safe with Leon's letter.
Oh, what the heck? Say goodbye to your diary. Don't forget to wrap the butt up in a towel. My microdose pills. Yeah, exactly.
Now you know everything, dear diary. It is now, I guess, the time to say goodbye for a while.
So I guess they're gonna whisk her off to this secret place. She's gonna have her baby, and it'll probably have to be put up for adoption, and then they're gonna whisk her back. I don't know. Do you think we're gonna finish this tonight? I'll probably play for like another hour.
All I can hope now is that Leon will survive winter in those faraway mountains. And that he will find a way to come home and clear his name. We will wait until then, me and the baby.
And now we're back in Kate's body. Yeah, I guess, yeah. It doesn't really have a choice, does it?
Do you still think there might be a family connection between you, Kate Walker?
That man's escaped child support. He ain't coming back.
Well, all I know is that my family on my mother's side came from Europe. Well, like a lot of New Yorkers, right? I don't know from where exactly, but... And then there's the music box my mother left me, which it turns out plays the Vaughan anthem. I mean, it all seems so magical. Almost like destinies at play.
Or a coincidence, Kate Walker. The law of coincidences states that the more an individual is liable to believe in coincidences, the more coincidences happen to them.
But then there's the fact, Oscar, that everyone keeps telling me Dana and I look so much alike.
What do you plan on doing now, Kate Walker?
Finding her?
According to the
Would she
diary,
still be alive?
Dana left for a sanatorium outside of town. The records might tell what became of her and her baby. But before we go, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it, Kate Walker?
Kate Walker.
The pogrom that Frau Heigl told us about.
Pogrom.
The one during which the house and the neighborhood were ransacked. Happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. Dana said that she was leaving for the sanatorium for a few months at the end of 1937.
Indeed, Kate Walker. So it is very likely she was safe and sound over there when the pogrom occurred.
Yes. But what if she was home with her baby? I need to be sure before we leave for the sanitarium, Oscar. We need to search the neighborhood for more evidence.
All right, Kate
The
Walker.
neighborhood? How?
Where you lead, I will follow. As long as you don't forget your bag.
Trust me, Oscar. You're the only friend I've got right now. I ain't losing you.
I think that was Kate's grandparents, I think. Her dick of a parent or grandparents. So we can exit now, I guess. And then we're just gonna have to ask people around town about it, I guess. I don't even know where to go. Like, who do we just randomly ask someone? Hey there. What does it say? Find out the latest news of Vaughan. How do we find that out?
I hope I haven't overlooked anything in
Oh.
Dana's room. Huh. According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of Come on, Oscar. We need to find more clues.
Oh, maybe I have to go back up there because there was that door shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What's that?
It looks like the residents on the bridge are pretty mad at the town council.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, whatever. So maybe I have to go through that door. I actually didn't check that door. That's true. Yeah, I guess to basically find someone to ask. But I didn't look through this door. Ah. Okay.
Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed Frank Hoss, that member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed,
Damn.
Walker. But the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
That's a good clue, I guess, but I need to find more. So, according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications.
Damn. Please accept my heartfelt thanks for the donation. Therefore, my remain with us until, as you asked, it is indeed the most reasonable thing to. Interesting.
We're getting close, but it's not enough to draw conclusions yet. Dana's initials.
Okay. Well, she didn't bring that with her, if that's a hint, because she left it, didn't she? Is that it? That's all the hints, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. They didn't really have the money for that. And they're just kind of pissed. Especially back then, having a kid out of wedlock as well. That does not look good. Especially when they have a little tiny shop that they're trying to, you know, uphold, I guess. Oh, this girl wouldn't know anything, actually. Well, unless we go in there and ask her. But is that kind of weird, being like, hey, we were upstairs, and... Let's ask her.
I need to find out if Dana escaped the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. A monument...
I hope you won't hold it against me.
Hold
You shall be
what?
the fellowship
Of the ring. Great.
Right.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
I need to find out if Dana escaped the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. A monument dedicated
Oh,
to the victims would
okay.
be the ideal place to find out if Dana did or did not escape.
I know where that is. Okay. Okay. It's somewhere over here. Run! Where was it?
Can't leave now. There are still things to do here.
Was it down here? I can't remember. No. Through here, I think? Yeah, it was through here. I was gonna say, I didn't see her on the monument, but, you know. Is it by last name?
Vogt? Weiss? Dana isn't mentioned here. Ackerman? Fisher? Jorga? I can't find Dana here. Keller, Meyer, Ortel. I'm getting close.
Oh, use the soap. I think there's soap. Don't I have soap?
I doubt I can be...
No, I don't think so.
Oh, the handkerchief. That might be your great-grandmother's, but, you know.
Mentioned here.
But that's fine, you know.
Otto, Pfeiffer. What if... Anton and Lena Rose. Tana's parents. Oh God. They were killed during the pogrom.
Did she say Yoda? I don't know if she said Yoda.
It doesn't look like it, no.
Maybe,
But
yeah,
I need to
one
be
of the
sure.
last names is Yoda.
I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
Time to go. Yeah, I don't know if it said Yoda, but I mean, it could totally. I was just waiting for her to say, "Oh, good, Dana isn't on here," so I wasn't really listening to the last names. Oh God, Silent Hill. Gotta get back up on this. Go up. All right. Time to go to the guest house.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker.
Who's that?
Sorry, what?
Dana Rose.
What?
I knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought that was her.
Waiting for the tram, aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming.
Imagine
Make your acquaintance,
switches
Miss
to
Walker.
Silent Hill. That would be
Colonel
scary.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta.
Fraulein Junta.
Connecting the dots, are we? You're a very clever young woman. But you must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram. Would you be so kind?
I guess maybe she heard that she was poking around Kate Walker, I guess. How does someone know? You're very clever. You remind me of back in 1986. Unexpected encounter. Dun dun dun. This thing is like a movie.
So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Yes.
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector.
Really?
then
I've never seen it,
redirected me
Psychosis.
towards the Bridge of Mists, and that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
Why did you change your name?
I didn't. I just took it back. You see, I was born and raised in London. My parents were diplomats from Austria. Janet Blake was always my real name.
And how did you become a British military officer? It doesn't sound like the usual career path for a famous artist.
Very true indeed, Miss Walker. But I actually have been both during my lifetime. The British.
Oh, frame rate movies that run. Oh, okay, 24 to 30 frames a second. Okay.
Close to the Brown Shadow in Ostertal. Back in the 30s, that was, just before I met Dana at the refuge.
So you were some kind of double agent?
Sus.
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
I guess you have new information about Dana for me?
I might very well indeed, Miss Walker, but what if you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
Do we go just straight to the point? We probably should. I guess, so frame rate movies would be like Coraline or like... I can't think. They're like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't. They're not, the name of the movies are not coming to me, but like, I guess kind of like... Oh, what is that other one? Wallace and Gromit. Oh my god, I would love quesadilla. That would be fabulous. I'm actually kind of hungry. Let's just go straight to the point.
Don't take this the wrong way, Colonel, but I really need to know what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby.
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while.
Oh shit. Something's gonna be... Something is going to happen. What's on the quesadilla, Ozzy? Are we going in the water? Oh, it turns into a boat. That is so cool. Oh my god. Oh, I love a cheesy quesadilla. That'd be so good. Yeah, apparently a train boat. Like a little train ferry. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna see where I am in the game. Ugh. Because it's either I'll still keep going for probably half an hour, but I might go a little bit longer depending on where we are. Because if it's towards the end, then might as well just finish it off, if that makes any sense. Just for the train ferry. Right? But if I'm like still halfway through, then obviously we're not gonna I'll be up till like till 4 o'clock for another 2 hours.
I'm sorry, Miss
With some
Walker,
cilantro and onion.
but
Ooh,
chasing
and
you
some hot
around
green
that
salsa. Oh my
bridge was
god.
more
Oh, that would be so
exhausting than I
good. It's
thought.
making my mouth water.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah, nonsense. I know how eager you are to find out about Dana. So you go first. I'll meet you at section 08. I'll come meet you there.
Can't you just tell me what we're doing here?
I know it must seem cruel, speaking in riddles and keeping up all this mystery like a bloody fortune teller. But I promise, you must see for yourself.
Okay, sounds good, Psychosis.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there. Oof.
Okay, I'm just gonna look real quick. It's not gonna have any spoilers. But it's like, I saw it before. It's just like little. Oh yeah, we're still, honestly. Oh my god, yeah, we'll have to play only for the half an hour, because unless these parts are really fast, but there's like still a big chunk of this game. Like we're just over halfway. So this is a long game, actually. Well, it is. The gray Vaughan swans are not only the immortal symbol of our town, they are living and fragile beings. So please do not feed the swans. Wrong and uncontrolled feeding can cause illness and be fatal to them. Bitte. Yeah. Okay. Let's just. So there's still a long way to go. Wow. All right.
How the heck do I get myself
Blue
into these
corn
situations?
tortillas. You handmade the tortillas? Oh my god. That's amazing, Ozzy.
There's something sinister about all this.
Have no fear, Kate Walker. The sun's setting, and you're all alone in an isolated and derelict place. Statistically speaking, it is highly improbable that you'll meet anybody, good or bad.
Thank you, Oscar. But
Thanks, Oscar.
Please do me a favor. Stop trying to reassure me, would you?
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Grim.
Oh. Sections 08.
This place gives me the creeps. Looks like... Oh, jeez.
Is that her grave? How does she know? Yeah, I got some skills.
What is it, Kate Walker?
This place, it's a cemetery, Oscar.
Da, da, da.
I think Dana's... Oh my god, she must have...
Don't jump to hasty conclusions yet, Kate Walker.
Okay.
You should try and find that spot that Colonel Blake mentioned.
Fine.
Section 08.
08.
Yes, Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Section
Oh.
08 is over there. I don't have time to get lost in that maze.
What? Where are we? Why can't we show where we are? Like, you know, you're here, you know? That kind of thing? Oh god.
A cemetery. Oh my god.
Let's take a look at this again. Oh, I wish I had my camera, then I would have taken a picture. Oh! Observe.
Is there anything that requires my assistance?
Possibly, actually.
I'm gonna need you to be my eyes, Oscar.
Will do. Just call me whenever you need directions.
Ah! Okay. That's cool. No, no, no. Oh, my God.
So, the bag, again.
I know, Oscar. I know.
Obviously, you do not, Kate Walker.
Obviously, you do not. There we go. Oh, good night, Pinky. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, I love food as well. Food is amazing. Okay, what the heck? Oh my God. Why can't I go around the corner? Oh, B. Okay, so this is B.
I need your eyes, Oscar.
I do the thinking, she does the walking. Fine by me.
So B, so we were at A, so B. So up straight, I think. Oh, we would have.
Impossible to get through. I'll have to find a way to go around it.
Okay, so we would have went straight through because that would have been the best way to go through.
I'm kinda lost here.
What would she do without me?
Oh, it shows me where I am as well. That is fantastic. So we can go this way.
I can't figure out where to go.
Let's see.
So up this way, I think, right?
Oscar?
Reporting for duty, once again.
Okay, go straight. Oh my God, this guy's comments are too much.
A dead end. I'll have to go back.
Okay.
Can you guide me, Oscar?
So this way, I guess. We'll go back up this way. Turn this way.
Section F.
Section
I
F.
need help here. Impossible to read. Can you tell me where I am?
So I should be able to technically go straight down this way. Oh,
Impossible to get through here. Better find another way.
damn. Okay, you need to go back. Probably have to.
Impossible to read.
Probably have to go up here. What the hell? No, go up. Where are you going, lady?
I need directions, Oscar.
All right, then.
Oh, we don't have to go up there. Okay, hold on. Go down.
Section M. Can you guide me, Oscar?
Report.
So I think it's up over here. Aha. Q. This is it, I think.
Oscar?
What would she do without?
So this is it right here. Pretty sure.
Section O. That's it.
It's Dana. Da-na-na.
Anna Rose, 1938. Gone to a better place.
Shit. So she died maybe during childbirth?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's so sad.
What happened? Dana's health had deteriorated at the sanatorium. Her coughing fits, the pregnancy, and all the stress about Leon being on the run out there in Baltayar. It was just too much for her to bear. The doctors had to put her to sleep before her delivery. There were complications, and when she woke up, her parents told her the terrible news. They had already buried the baby girl.
Oh shit. The baby's dead.
How come the Brown Shadow didn't go after Dana? They controlled Ostertal back then, right?
Oh, they would have eventually, believe me.
And afterwards?
Dana became sterile because of the complications during childbirth. So she remained at the sanatorium a few months more. She was devastated.
Unless they took her.
She survived the pogroms.
Yes, but that didn't mean she was safe.
Unless the parents just said that her child died.
So what happened afterwards?
Dana lost everything.
What does that mean,
her
Ozzy?
parents, her baby, Leon. I think she would have just given up if I hadn't been there that day. But I had to go to London. Back then, I used to get invited every year or so to all kinds of artistic events. I could then make out my report to the British Secret Service without arousing the Brown Shadow's suspicion. So I took Dana with me to save her from them.
Oh, so... Oh, okay, never mind. So that's her... My bad. That's the baby girl that died. Okay. Not Dana. So Dana's still alive. Possibly.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness.
It means this. Life is
Dana
pain,
stayed
Highness.
in London for about 6 years. I found her a flat and a position with my real employer, the Foreign Office. She had no family, no friends, and in a way she had no life. She spent every minute she had in the office fighting in her own way against those who took everything from her.
Unless the parents faked it, the parents could have faked the death
She
of the
went from
baby.
one promotion to another, and soon she was among those in charge of coordinating all the resistance fighter groups pertaining to the different occupied countries of Europe.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that!
All right, Dana. Focus. The Admiralty needs us to spot the enemy units on the map according to the reports they provided.
Sauce!
What? Use reports to place the units on the map. What reports? Oh. Okay. Okay, go back. Read. So it can find tanks versions posted. Okay. Back. Ah, okay. Hold on a second. So, read. A report of Agent BJB on mission censored and censored. Investigation on enemy units movement and SAM surface to air batteries position. French, okay. 2 SAM batteries have been spotted towards Dover. Okay, Dover. Okay. Oh, there's Dover. So Dover, I guess. SAM. And what else? A tank division is leaving Cherbourg to reach the SAM battery near Brest. Tank near Cherbourg. Okay, a tank. And the SAM battery near Caen is still active. God. What is it? Tank? Oops. Tank, I think. No, Sam. Okay. And this is... Our scouts have confirmed that 2 tank divisions are still positioned in Belgium. Please note that another tank division left for... Okay, 2 tanks are in Belgium. Belgium, 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 Belgium. So, 2 of them. So, tank and tank. And 1 has left for... Aha. That's it. I think that's right.
If I follow the instructions on the reports correctly, I should be able to place all the units mentioned.
I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, 2 SAM batteries are spotted. Towards the tinker that's leaving. I don't know if I did that right. Yeah, maybe. The baby was actually the Wookiee. Imagine. I mean, hey. Maybe it was.
According to the reports, most of the units are found in the sea areas, along the French coast and some in Belgium.
What is it?
According to the reports, most of the units are found in the sea areas, along the French coast and some in Belgium. According to the reports, most of the units are found in the sea areas, along the French coast and some in Belgium.
A tank division is leaving. Oh, to reach the SAM near Brest. Oh, I think I didn't put this here. That's what I'm missing. Aha, that's what I was missing, I bet. Oh, what the heck? A tank left Cherbourg. Hold on, remove. Sam battery near Brest. Oh. Did that... How is that not... Oh my god.
In all, the reports speak of 14 units. That's 6 submarines, 4 tanks,
6
and 4
submarines?
anti-aircraft defenses. All we need to do is to place them correctly according to the information contained in the documents.
What? It doesn't say anything about submarines. Ah, okay. We're looking this up again, too. Okay, 2 tanks in Belgium. I did that right. A second tank. Yes, got that. 2 SAMs near Calais, which is near Dover. Oh, I see. 2, what is it? 2 SAMs. 1 SAM near Brest. Okay, got that one. 1 tank near Caen. Okay, got that one. One tank near Cairns south. Okay. Fifth clue, one Sam near Cairns south of... Okay, that's right. Submarine in the North Sea. Oh. I missed that. How did I not see that? Am I missing a piece of paper somewhere? Oh, I am. Okay, that's why. A submarine? That makes sense now. Oh my god. Okay, a submarine is still positioned in the North Sea. Okay, so submarine. That's why I was missing shit. Okay. 2 submarines in the English Channel. So submarine and submarine. 1 submarine in the Celtic Sea. And 2 submarines in near Brest.
Looks like I made a mistake on the map.
How?
Looks like I've pinned too many units on the map. I should read the reports again.
Oh my god. Oh, this one, I think. There we go.
That's it, I guess.
Dragon, how's it going? Okay, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it, Dragon.
Yunda! Dana, darling, you can use my real name here.
Time for a war, baby. Woo, let's get it on.
I just can't get used to it. For me, you'll always be Ginger Yunta.
Charming. I'm sure I have Lenny to thank for that. Hmm? You were always too soft on that little brat.
Maybe. I guess. Anyway, what are you doing here? So glad to see you.
Only doing my duty, Dana, darling.
Submarines near breast, tanks near wing, and legs near leg.
To report back to our superiors. But it might be the last time for a while, I'm afraid. It's getting very hard to leave the occupied territories, even for a famous so-called pro-brown shadow artist like me. Anyway, how have you been since my last visit?
Speak the truth. I'm depressed.
Well, with Leon being missing and probably lying dead somewhere in Baltear for the past 7 years, and what happened to my parents, you know how I feel. But it's all beginning to feel like a dream, Yunta. A distant dream. Especially her. And I don't want it to, you know, I don't want her, my sweet Anna, to just fade away.
I still think the parents just gave her up for adoption and faked the death.
What is it?
More work for you, actually.
Oh?
Yes. The Allies need someone for an operation with the Resistance in occupied territory, and they think it should be you. But truth be told, Dana, I'm not sure
she'll be the first one to go. No, don't say that.
I did volunteer for field operations. They've trained me a lot for that.
I know.
I can't handle another dying lady.
Right?
It's always the old ladies that die in this game.
I see.
Look, you don't need to answer me this minute. And no one would blame you if you declined the mission. We all know you don't only have happy memories of Vagan. You still have time to think it over. But before you give your final answer, they need you to identify the resistance group that will execute the operation. It's all explained here. And of course it's all top secret stuff. So you must cross-reference the documents right here in this room. You'll have to use that thing over there.
But I don't know how to use it.
I'm sure that's easy for you. You have such a clever mind, my
no,
little
sorry,
virtuoso.
Ozzy.
I'll see you later.
Well, let's get cracking then.
The other lady, or even just this lady? Prepare the mission. Top secret. Ancient Rose. We need volunteers to delegate the operation. With the resistance in one of the occupied countries, the country will be well known. Austria. If you accept, you will be dropped near Vaughan so that you can coordinate an exfiltration operation of a civilian and get him into Switzerland. To do so, you will be escorted by one of the main residence networks in the region. It has obtained excellent results the past few years. Whether you accept or not the mission, we need you to identify the network among other small underground groups active in Osterthal. For reasons of confidentiality, you are not to leave your office until you have done so. We have granted you temporary access to your workstation's pneumatic telegraph, a contribution to the war effort that was given to us by the French engineer. This machine will allow you to claim any relevant documents you might need. We wish you good luck. Okay. Whatever that means. Great. Another puzzle.
From what I can understand of that thing, the pressure must be high in the left tube, but low in the right one.
Okay, that's a good thing. At least I figured that out pretty fast. What? Oh,
it's stuck. I'll have to remove this.
Okay. Haha, there we go. Next machine. What?
Silly me. Can't be it. Better try something else.
How do I know what it's supposed to be? This thing sounds like my old high school car trying to start. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't see her crazy light hair. You have temporary access to the gym and hot tub downstairs. I wish. Okay, inspect. Industry? No. Research? What is it that we have to find out? Oh, look at all this. No, that's not what we want.
I should be careful with my request. The file I need should concern a group of resistance fighters located in Ostertal.
Right. I did not even... I read it. I swear I read what... Okay, so... Resistance. Roads, no. Espionage, no. Resources? Maybe? Unions? No. We need fighters, apparently. Production? No. Troops. That sounds good.
Silly me. Can't be it. Better try something else.
What did she say?
I should be careful with my request. The file I need should concern a group of
resistant fighters. Battlefronts, maybe. Maybe? The Sith army so easily, right?
Silly me. Can't be.
What?
Better try something else.
What is he?
I should be careful with my request. The file I need should concern a group of resistance fighters located in Ostertal.
Resistance. Espionage, maybe? Maybe?
Silly me. Can't
What?
be it. Better try something else.
Resources? Unions, maybe? What are the other defense? Networks. Resistance. Unions, maybe? I know, this is annoying. I don't want to actually have to do work.
Silly me. Can't be it. Better try something else. Come on, Dana. It can't be that hard. You need to ask for a
Networks. Oh my god. That was my next one I was going to do. Swear to God. Silly me. It's true. Aha. Oh, what is this? Identify. Oh my god. Identify what?
The information doesn't tally with what Junta said.
Do I just keep going through and identify the resistance? Do I just keep clicking on all of this?
Doesn't fit in with what Junta said. Not this one either. No, doesn't make sense. Can't be that underground network. No, it can't be this. No, doesn't make sense. Doesn't fit in with what Junta said. Can't be that underground network. Not this one either.
Well, at least I don't have to figure it out. That's all that matters.
The information doesn't tally with... No, it can't be this... Can't be that underground network.
There we go. Did it. Did it.
Edelweiss?
Edelweiss.
Coincidence. It must be a coincidence. The network leader's alias.
Oh, come here now, my pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that. You know I don't like it.
Why not?
It's true, though. That's exactly what you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on then.
All right.
Oh yeah, I picked this.
Your nickname
will be Highland Painter
from now on.
Highland Painter. Dun dun dun. He's still alive. He's not frozen as a popsicle.
He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. I need to. Oh, good grief. But how did he? Junta! Junta!
Aww.
So Leon made it from Baltayar. But how?
I have no idea, miss. All I know is that he survived for almost a year in the mountains before coming back to Ostertal to set up the Edelweiss resistance group.
Which made Dana accept the mission you told her about back then, right?
Of course, she was given extra training and was dropped near Wagen the following summer to carry it out. We'd better get going. It looks like the storm is coming.
You go first. I'll meet you at the tram station in a minute.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
So sad. I don't think she's actually dead. We should dig her up and try and look for actual bones. We need proof. You could just put a grave anywhere. Leave the cemetery. Find the nameplate of the donors. What the hell is that? Nameplate of the donors. Okay, time to run. Run, 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 run. Did I come this way? I think so, right? Yeah. And then we gotta pick up Oscar. We left him behind. Poor Oscar. Oh no! What the hell?
What the heck? The gates, they just closed. Oh, there must be a mechanism to open them somewhere.
There always is, Kate Walker.
What? Where am I supposed to find the mechanism for that? Are you serious? Hold on, let's check out the gate first. What's this?
Closing time, huh? And what am I supposed to do now? Sleep in a vault until morning? I'm looking for a way of opening the gates, Oscar.
Isn't there some kind of tool shed in the cemetery that the gravediggers use?
Oh, maybe. Actually, let's go down this way, because I haven't been down this way yet. No, God. Oh, what's that? There's a tool shed. Yeah.
I think I saw a tool shed not far from Anna's grave. The undertakers must store their tools in it.
Ha ha. How do I open this?
It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though. The undertakers must store their tools in it.
Doesn't look that strong.
It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though.
Maybe there's something around here that can help me open it?
A dead end. I'll have to go back.
Is there something that I can do to pry it open?
I need to find a way of breaking the padlock on the tool shed. Impossible to get through here. Better find another way.
So, I think I'm going to leave it off here. I do want to just try and find the key, though. That would be kind of cool. Or not key, but like something to open it. Oh, what's that?
Mechanism. Seems connected to the gates, but I can't reach it from here.
No. My God. There we go. Stupid. Go. Move. No. Oh my god. How am I supposed to turn around? Come on. Keep going. No, 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 no. Keep going, keep going, keep going. No, 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 no. This is where this is kind of, there we go. Where this gets kind of annoying is like the walking part to try and move around is not the best.
I think I saw a pickaxe lying among those graves in Section N, between the two staircases that lead to Section P, the level above Anna's grave.
Oh. Aha!
Maybe I could use this with the lock, but it's out of reach.
How am I supposed to get that? Oh, maybe Oscar can get it?
Can you bring that pickaxe closer, Oscar?
Of course, Kate Walker.
Yeah, I'll get this pickaxe, and then I think that'll be it for tonight. Because there's still quite a bit left. There'll be enough for the next stream. And I'll just kind of leave it off here. Yeah, alright. So, time to raid someone. And I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably be playing Phasmophobia tomorrow, possibly. Who is still streaming? Okay, we will raid and say hi to Don. He's playing Dead by Daylight. Yeah, it's time for bed for me. I need to go to bed. But the problem is there's still so much left. There's probably like another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And it's going to be way too late for me if I keep playing. But I'd rather like take some time with it. And I feel like I'm going to rush it if I try to like go really fast through it. So we will leave it here. And I think it's probably Phasmophobia tomorrow. So, because tomorrow's Tuesday, right? So we won't play Syberia till probably Thursday after work. Because usually I do like a late night stream on Thursdays. But we will stop by, say hi to Don. He's playing Dead by Daylight. We'll say hi. Time for sleeps. Yes. Good night, Ozzy. I don't know if you're still here, Psychosis. But if you are, have a nice night. And we'll see you in Dawn's stream. I think he's playing solo Dead by Daylight, possibly? Okay, sounds good, Ozzy. Okay, good night. Bye.